Hello to everybody just now joining us, guys. Make sure y'all say hello as you're sliding through the chat. Also, make sure y'all tap the screen, run up the likes for me. Hello to my Twitch and my YouTube channel as well. We're going to be streaming everywhere today. Now, if you guys are just now getting in the room, first and foremost, welcome in. I am your favorite business coach. I've got about 100,000 followers on my TikTok page and a little bit under 40K on Instagram. The number one thing that I show you guys how to do is get to this money and get to your next level, okay? So what we're going to be focusing on today inside of here, chat, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different ways that y'all can go and get up to $50,000 in funding for your business, okay? So if you guys are ready to get started, all I need y'all to do is drop ready in the chat for me, okay? Drop ready in the chat. Everybody that is in here, I'm showing you guys how y'all can access thousands of dollars in business funding, all right? AKA OPM. So the number one thing that I show you guys how to do, I show you how to leverage other people's money to get rich fast. I think a lot of the times you guys are having such a hard time understanding how to get rich, how to make more money, how to generate more income, because you're trying to use your own money to get rich off of. It doesn't work that way. So what you need to do, friend, if you're not going to be able to use your own resources and your own money, because we know that our jobs are not paying us enough. We know that our 9-to-5s are barely paying us enough to survive, pay our bills, buy groceries, and go on trips anytime we need. So whatever made you think that your job was going to pay you enough to go and start your own 6-figure business, for you to go and invest into real estate, for you to save up $20,000, they're never going to do it. So I show you guys the easy way to get rich. I want everybody in this room right now to drop OPM in the comments for me, okay? I'm sorry, Twitch and YouTube, this is backwards. I don't know how to flip the screen around for you guys, okay? I'm sorry. I don't know how to flip it. Let me flip it over for TikTok so you guys can see. Hello to everybody just now getting in here, you guys. Make sure y'all say hello as you sliding through the chat. Also, make sure y'all tap on the screen, running up those likes. High energy equals high income. See, when y'all come through this room, y'all got to understand that this is not just another live stream. This is actually a mindset shift. You are going to be thinking completely different about 2025 by the time you get out of here today, okay? So let's go ahead and get ready to run our first play, you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys the absolute fastest way that you're going to be able to go and get up to $50,000 in funds for your business, all right? If you guys are ready to get started, I just want everybody to drop the word fastest in the chat for me right now. Everybody in here, drop the word fastest in the chat for me right now. Because some of us got some things we trying to get done. Some of us are like, you know what, Coach, I could use $50,000 for my business. Coach, I'm trying to invest into real estate. Coach, I want to go and start this salon suite business. Coach, I'm trying to turn my life up this year. So how can I get the money? I'm listening to you. Did you know that there are banks and financial institutions out there that will give you up to $50,000 for your business? No business bank statements needed. No business tax returns needed. No business credit needed. You don't need any business documentation in order for you to go and run up this bag. Do y'all need me to tell y'all what you do need? Because you only really need one qualification in order to go and get your money. If you just now getting in the room, welcome in, you guys. I'm showing y'all how you can get up to $50,000 in funding for your business literally within the next 30 days. So if you are somebody that is trying to start a business, you're trying to grow a business, some of you guys are trying to figure out how to start generating more streams of income, how you can leave your job this year, I need you to go ahead and lock in with me for about 25 to 30 minutes, okay? That's all I need, about 25, 30 minutes. And I'm going to have your mind thinking differently, okay? If you guys are just now getting in here, do me a favor, y'all. I need y'all to tap the screen and run the likes up for me, okay? We need to go ahead and get the energy up nice and high. Hello to everybody just now joining us. I'm showing you guys the easiest way to get rich in 2025. So some of y'all might say, okay, Coach, when I'm listening, what do you think is the easiest way to get rich? Because y'all see on the internet, there's all different things that y'all can try. A lot of people are trying to start up their Twitch careers and be like Kai. A lot of people are trying to get into these business endeavors and making these investments. What's the number one problem that you guys are having? It's not that you don't have the ideas. It's not that you're not good enough. It's the fact that you don't have enough money to get this shit off the ground. So what I teach you guys how to do, I show you how to leverage other people's money, aka business funding, to put yourself ahead in life. So I told you guys, I'm getting ready to show y'all 3 different ways y'all can go and get $50,000 for your business. Everybody better drop 50K in the chat right now. Everybody drop 50K in the chat right now. So I told you guys, first and foremost, I'm going to be giving y'all the number one fastest way that you'll be able to go and get funds. I told you guys you can get this done as soon as this week. You can go in with a brand new LLC, no business revenue, no business bank account. You don't have to have any business tax returns. So, Coach, what's the one thing that they're going to be looking for then? Friend, they're going to be looking to check your credit. Let me be a little bit more specific. Your personal credit. And this is the number one reason why I tell y'all, go ahead and lock in, take some time, understand how to get your credit right, because credit equals access and opportunities. Don't y'all understand that with a high enough personal credit score that you could literally access anything in America that you could think about? Cars, houses, and also thousands of dollars in funding. See, some of y'all running around talking about y'all broke and there's no opportunities and you just need somebody to give you a chance. See, all you need to do is lock in and get your credit right, because when you are broke, if you got a decent credit score, you can walk into the bank and get you a $10,000 credit card. It's nothing. When you are broke, but you got decent credit, you could go in and get a $20,000 line of credit so that you can get your business up off the ground. So I always stress to y'all how important credit is, okay? Now, if you guys want me to give y'all the name of 2 banks where y'all can go and get this done, because I don't just like to talk to you guys, and I really want to give you actionable steps that you can take this information and go and run you a play. If you want me to give you the name of 2 of these no documentation banks, everybody drop number 2 in the chat right now. Everybody dropping number 2 in the chat right now. Hello to everybody just now getting in here, you guys. Y'all better be talking to me in the chat. I don't know if it's better for you guys on Twitch and YouTube like this, or if I should change the orientation, so let me know. We're not going to be on here forever, you guys. I'm running y'all a few quick plays showing you guys how y'all can get access to thousands of dollars in funding for y'all businesses, okay? Because I know it's a lot of y'all out here. Every time I get on my Instagram, somebody hitting me up. Coach, I need help fixing my credit. Coach, I'm trying to start this business. Oh, Coach, I really want to get into this business. The problem that y'all have is that y'all don't have the money to do so. So welcome in to Business Funding 101, not Business Funding 102. Right now, I'm showing you 3 different ways you can get up to $50K for your business. The first one, the fastest method, is going to be through your personal credit. So some of y'all are like, hold on, wait a second. You said that I can get business funding using my personal credit score? Yes, that's exactly what I just told you. All you need to do is have a strong enough credit score and credit profile, and they're going to hand you the funds. Y'all can go and do this today. Told you guys I was going to give y'all the name of 2 banks that will do this for you. The very first one is Chase, okay? Everybody in this room, if you live inside the United States, you know exactly what Chase Bank is. This is a national bank. Now, most of these no documentation banks will give you up to $50,000 for your business. Chase actually just dropped a new program where they will give you up to $150,000 in business funding for you to go and start a new business, all based off of your personal credit score. If y'all think this is some fire, drop me some flames in the chat, because ain't nobody getting on here saucing y'all up like this on a Friday, okay? Second one that I'm going to give you guys is called Truist, Truist. Somebody drop that in the comments on me right now. Truist Bank. This is another no documentation bank that will give you up to $50,000. You don't need any business credentials. You don't need any business revenue. You don't need any business tax returns. You don't have to have no paperwork for your company. They're going to be able to qualify you just based off your personal credit score. Everybody in here already has a personal credit score. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, okay, Coach, well, I hear what you're saying, but what is the credit score that I need in order to get qualified? So let's get into some details, because I just told you that you can go to certain banks and access thousands in funding today. So what is the score they're going to be looking for? Friend, you want to go in there with at least a 680 personal credit score or higher. At least a 680 or higher. 680 is going to get you in the door. A 680 is going to get you a little slight approval. Now, some of you guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all, you really want to go in with a 720 or better. 680 is going to get you in the room. A 720 is going to get you guys the approvals that you're looking for. Because a lot of you guys don't just want $3,000, $2,000 in funding. Y'all want $20,000 and $25,000. So again, the higher your credit score and the better your credit profile, the higher the amount of funding these banks and lenders are going to be willing to give you. Do y'all get that? Drop got it in the chat. We get ready to move forward to our second play. I'm running y'all 3 $50,000 business funding plays right now on this live stream. Y'all better turn my chat up and go crazy. Y'all better start sending through the little gifts, sending through the little roses, however that thing work, okay? Now, listen to this, y'all. Some of y'all got a little bit worried when you saw a 680 credit score because you said, dang, Coach, I don't quite have a 680 credit score yet. Like, I'm still working on my credit. I got a few things that I'm trying to get off of my credit. So what do you think I can do to get me some funding in the meantime while I'm working on things? First and foremost, I need you to calm down. Okay, you in here freaking out. Soon as you saw 680, oh my God, I don't qualify. Nobody cares. Relax. Why are you so quick to count yourself out of an opportunity? Soon as you saw 680, I might as well leave. I don't have the credit to get the money. Number one, I'm getting ready to show you another strategy you can use to go and get up to $50,000 for your business. So why would you be worried about the first play if we got two more? Number two, do you realize that you can legally get anything removed from your credit within 30 days or less? Did you know that? Did you know that you can legally get anything removed from your credit report within 30 days or less? And you sitting up here tripping because you ain't got the credit score. Bro, I'm going to teach you guys a hack that I learned that showed me how to remove thousands of dollars worth of debt from my credit within 30 days or less, okay? I've been helping people in my community do this. So we'll get into the details. Drop credit in the chat if y'all want me to spin the block on that credit hack for y'all, okay? Because I know it's a lot of y'all in here who got collections, who got charge-offs, who got late payments, repossessions. Student loans is whipping people's behinds right now. Student loans are literally dropping people's credit scores 100 to 200 points overnight. You mean to tell me you just ran into the information that's going to show you how to get that cleared up within a 30-day time period? Right on. Let's get into it. Clock that. Ain't nobody coming over here running y'all no sauce like this. All right, y'all. So if you don't have a good personal credit score right now, you're trying to work on your credit, I'm going to go ahead and get into strategy number 2 for you guys, because I want you to understand that there's many ways to get this done. There's not only one strategy and that's it, okay? So the second thing that you can do, you can go ahead and build business credit. If you're in this room right now, you've heard of business credit, drop me a yes in the chat. If you're in this room right now, you've heard of business credit, drop me a yes in the chat. Dang, this is Twitch and YouTube, the comments are so small, bro. It's literally crazy. The true way is to pay for a payment a month and pay on your credit, whatever that comment says. So this is my thing, okay? Because I feel like I always have people who say that, especially on TikTok. Like, I got about 100,000 followers on TikTok, so I pretty much heard it all. Here's the number one thing when it comes to credit, okay? I don't like when people say, just pay your bills on time. Just pay your bills on time. Check this out. This was my situation, okay? I messed my credit up when I was in college. 19, 20, 21. I was running buck wild. I was young, broke, and I didn't have any resources. So I wasn't able to pay my bills on time back then. To me, credit cards was free money at that time. You what? You give me $1,000? I'm about to go spend it because I need the money. So here I am, fast forward, I'm getting to my middle, late 20s. Now I'm trying to understand how to get my financial situation together. So how am I going to be able to go and pay a card off that I spent when I was 21? Because even when you pay off your collections and your charge-offs, they're still not going to be removed from your credit, so it's still going to hurt your profile. So I think credit repairs for those people who made mistakes, for those people who were in broke times and measures and they didn't have the funds, and now you got to go back and fix it. So that's why I think it's important to understand credit repair, understanding how to remove your negative items, understanding how to get these bills off of your reports. That way you can remove thousands of dollars in access opportunities. See, y'all got to understand that the high-level folks have been doing this for years. They've been paying the credit lawyers for years to clear off their debts, clear off their collections, clear off their bankruptcies, but they leave all of the people down here drowning in debt, trying to survive, trying to understand how to maneuver in life, living in poverty, when all you need to do is get a hold of the information that's going to change your situation. Y'all drop me some flames in the chat if y'all like this info, okay? Now, right now, we're talking about how y'all can build business credit. A few of you guys said y'all have heard of business credit. Business credit got really, really popular like 2 to 3 years ago. And so everybody started realizing that you could actually go and acquire assets under your business name. Things like cars, houses, and also thousands of dollars in funding so that you can go and start businesses. Have y'all ever wondered how people buy Chick-fil-A's, how people buy Starbucks, how they buy McDonald's or hotels? It's not because they're using their life savings to do so. It's because they're using other people's money, aka business funding. Do you guys want to know how I use other people's money to get rich in life? Let's talk about it. Because I told you guys, we're talking about the fastest way to get rich in 2025. I think some of you guys are having such a hard time making next level money, generating more income because you're relying on your own resources to do so. How are you going to rely on the money from your 9 to 5 to start you a 6-figure business? They don't pay you enough, and that's not what your job was ever designed to do. They're never going to pay you enough to get ahead in life, to go and start your own company, for you to actually get comfortable. Your job is going to treat you like a hamster on a hamster wheel. You ever seen one? A hamster running around on a wheel chasing that same little piece of cheese? That's what your job does to you. So you might say, well, Coach, well, how do I get ahead in life? You see these people on the internet making $20,000, $30,000 a month? Do y'all know that there are young black and brown people out there like myself making $100,000 a month or more? It's not because they waiting on tax refund checks. It's not because they waiting on their baby daddies. They're leveraging other people's money. So what happened to me? I got approved $67,000 in business funding. So you might say, oh my gosh, girl, well, what did you do with the money? Well, I didn't fly first class to Dubai. I guess that's what everybody on the internet does. I actually went on this website where you can purchase businesses. Did you know that you can purchase businesses that are already up and running, already generating revenue? You don't always have to start a business from scratch. I went and I grabbed me a smaller franchise that originates out of Hawaii. It's one of the only locations left in Las Vegas. Day one of me acquiring this business, they were already generating $200,000 yearly in revenue. Do you see how I literally just went from 0 to 200,000 like that? I didn't spend $40,000 of my own money. I spent $40,000 of other people's money, aka business funding. Now I have a company that generates me $20,000 every single month on autopilot. I don't have to go and work there. I don't have to go and clock in every single day. Once I pay my employees, once I pay my franchise fees, once I pay my marketing fees that are required, I leave home with about $10K every single month net profit. So this is why I tell y'all, number one, don't be afraid of a business loan. Number two, understand how to leverage other people's money to your advantage, okay? If y'all like this information, y'all just show me some love in the chat. Drop me some hearts, tap the screen, run the likes up. I see y'all in here on TikTok showing love too. Now, let's talk about building business credit. Because I just told you guys that you can go and get cars, houses, and thousands of dollars all under your business name. So business credit can be really cool, but I think where a lot of people got confused at, people started thinking that you could go and get an LLC and EIN today, and then tomorrow you could go to the bank and get $20,000 in business funding. It doesn't work like that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Who cares if you have an LLC? Nobody cares. You can't just walk in there with your LLC and say, hey, so this girl online on this live stream, she told me that I could get $20,000 on my LLC, so I'm here to get my money. Nobody cares. Everybody has an LLC. So you actually have to build and establish yourself before these banks and lenders are going to be willing to give you anything. So let's talk about the way business credit works. Business credit actually breaks down into tiers, okay? Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. So of course, when you initially first start building your business credit, you're going to be over here on Tier 1. This is a blank profile, a blank sheet of paper. You started brand new from scratch. So nobody trusts you to give you anything. That's like you going out on a date with somebody, the first date. This is the first time y'all ever linked up. And right at the end of the day, they say, hey, so I hate to do this, but I was just trying to see if you could give me like $1,000. I know this is our first date and all, but I was just wondering if just a little something, I just need to pay a couple bills. Do you think you'd give me $1,000? That's how crazy you guys sound when you go and get a brand new LLC and EIN and go to the bank and ask them for $10,000. They think that you're insane. So what you actually have to do, you actually have to build and establish yourself, because what the banks and lenders are trying to understand is that your business knows how to pay people back on time. I don't care if you have an LLC and EIN. Do you know how to pay your debts back on time? So what you would want to go and do, you need to go and get trade lines for your business. Somebody drop trade lines in the chat for me, okay? You need business trade lines in order to establish your business credit. So ideally, you want to get at least 5 to 7 business trade lines. That's going to show banks and lenders that you are responsible, that you pay people back on time, and that you can be trusted with any money from them. See, I don't want these online gurus lying to you, telling you just go get an LLC and EIN, build your business credit, and you can go and get some money. It doesn't work that way. So I always tell you guys, business credit is not the fastest way to get money, to get dollars out of the bank. Because first you're going to have to build and establish your profile by paying people back month after month after month. Then once you get over here to Tier 3, then on Tier 3, we'll be able to go and establish some money out of the banks. Do you guys want to know how you can get funded using only your EIN number, EIN only funding? Somebody drop EIN in the chat for me right now. EIN only in the chat for me right now. Hello to everybody just now joining us, guys. Hey, Milky. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Julio. Hey, IL. Y'all tap the screen and run the likes up. Let's get to it. Now, what y'all talking about over here on YouTube and Twitch? How you do that? How you do what? How you do what? Yes, exactly. Heavy on that part. I always tell you guys this. Let me see really quick. Okay, cool. I know the screen, the board is backwards for you guys. I gotta figure out because they don't have a feature where you could flip the camera on YouTube and Twitch, so we gonna have to see about it, okay? Let me see what time it is. So how do you get EIN only funding? Because a lot of people want to understand, how can I get funding using only my EIN number? Only my EIN number. Very first thing, you need to have revenue for your business. Let me write this in black because it's going to look a little bit better. So if you want to get EIN only funding, no personal credit check, first requirement is going to be revenue. Second requirement, you're going to have your LLC at least 2 years old. And most of these programs, they want you to be making at least $10K a month or more in your business, $10,000 a month or more for your company. This is how you get access to EIN only funding. You have to have revenue, an aged LLC, and you need at least $10,000 a month going through a business bank account on a monthly basis. So this is why I tell y'all, don't just go and start building business credit thinking it's going to be the fastest way to the bag. You're going to have to establish yourself, and then you're still going to have some requirements in order to go get these funds, okay? So let's go ahead, you guys. We're going to go forward with the strategy number 3, which is going to be for our startup business owners. Do we have any startup business owners in this room right now? Do we have any startup business owners in this room right now? Y'all drop me number 3 in the chat. I'm going to show you guys our third strategy, how to get funded as a startup business owner. How to get funded as a startup business owner. Because I understand that some of you guys are like, you know what, coach? I just need to understand how I can get funded now. I'm just now getting started. I'm just now trying to get things going. What do you think is going to be the best way for us to go about it? $9.48. Let me see. $9.48.